Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to this afternoon's weather update. So, an atmospheric river is going to be impacting the Pacific Northwest over the next 3 days to 7 days. And taking a look at our North American model, the 18Z run, we're going to see rain move across the Pacific Northwest as early as 2 a.m. Pacific time tonight, with snow into the mountains of Washington and Oregon and Northern California. Then, as we go into about 5 a.m. tomorrow morning, a lot of heavy snow across Washington State, Central Oregon, Northeastern California, with heavy rainfall along the West Coast in areas like Seattle and Portland. And this will go through tomorrow. Heavy snow spreading into Idaho, into western Montana, eastern, southeastern Oregon, the Cascades, with rain continuing across areas west of the Cascades through all day tomorrow into tomorrow night. See a lot of snow across the northern Rockies, Cascades, going into about 2 a.m. Saturday morning Pacific time, with rain across northern California. And this will continue as we go into the day Saturday, with a lot of snow across the northern Rockies, the Great Basin, the Cascades. Could even be starting to see snow in Seattle and Portland as we go into Saturday morning around 6 a.m. Pacific time. And then this will last with scattered snow showers, particularly across western Washington and Oregon as we go through Saturday night into Sunday. And then we'll see our main low pressure move onshore and bring a lot of heavy snow potentially to Seattle and Portland as we go into Sunday as well. So, taking a look at our rainfall accumulations in the North American model, we're going to be looking at a lot of 1 to 3 inch rainfall totals along the immediate west coast of Washington, Oregon, and into northwestern California, with isolated pockets of 4 to 5 inches of rain being possible according to the NAM model. Areas east of the Cascades, about half an inch to an inch of rain. This will be rainfall equivalent in snowfall in the Cascade Mountains and the Rockies. Taking a look at our snowfall accumulations now, I'm going to be seeing a lot of snowfall accumulations of 1 to 2 feet in the mountainous areas of Idaho, western Montana, northern Nevada, and then across the Cascades, we're going to be seeing as much as 2 to 5 feet of snowfall across the Cascade Mountains into Yellowstone and the northern Rockies, northern Utah, northern California. And then across Seattle, we could see up to 2 inches of snow, 3 inches in Portland, and up to 6 inches of snow along areas of northwestern Oregon and western Washington state, right along the coast as well, which is going to be kind of unusual. And this is, as I mentioned before, is going to last through at least the next 7 days. Looking at our quantitative precipitation forecast for the next 7 days, especially across northern California, we're looking at widespread rainfall totals of 5 to 10 inches, with pockets up to 15 to even 20 inches of rain in northern areas of the Sierra Nevada mountains. So this is going to lead to flooding problems, particularly across northern California and southwestern Oregon over the next 7 days, with about 2 to 4 inches in western Washington, portions of Idaho, western Wyoming. As I mentioned before, most of this is going to be snow in the mountainous areas. And this leads to our excessive flooding rainfall outlook from the Weather Prediction Center. As we go into tomorrow, we have a marginal risk of flooding across the west coast of Washington, Oregon, and California in the dark green. Going into Saturday, we have a slight risk of flooding in areas like San Francisco through Sacramento in the yellow shaded region. Going into Sunday, we have a slight risk in Northern California in the yellow, marginal risk in the dark green. And then going into Monday, we also have a smaller slight risk of flooding across northern California, north of Sacramento, with a marginal risk in the dark green. So multiple days of flooding expected, especially across northern California. Make sure you are preparing for that. And closing off the National Weather Service Watches, Warnings, and Advisories display map. Winter weather advisories across many areas of the Pacific Northwest in the purples, winter storm warnings in the pinks. We even have flash flood watches in northern California in the dark green, and elsewhere we're seeing a lot of flooding across Arkansas and the Tennessee Valley, with flash flood watches and warnings, especially around Little Rock, into West Virginia got flash flood watches ongoing. So make sure you're preparing for this atmospheric river if you live across the Pacific Northwest with heavy rain and snow for at least the next 7 days. Thanks for watching. Please stay safe and have a wonderful day, my friends.